Need to hear one of our shows again? We've got them on podcast. Go to fmmoneytalkradio.com. Scroll down to Podcast on Demand. Pick your show and it's on. Podcast on fmmoneytalkradio.com.
Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock nonstop to promote over 500 shows and businesses reaching all over South Florida. With added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio, it's never been easier to get your voice heard by millions of listeners. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP Media Productions at 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Café TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning.
So get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, because it's showtime!
Welcome to the breakfast, where all of our zoo animals come to play.
But yet, some of them still haven't made it in. I think they're still recovering from yesterday.
Well, those would be the bears, because they're hibernating.
I actually saw a thing on bear hibernation.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
And it isn't like they sleep through the whole winter. They get up to eat and pee and poo and stuff.
Well, apparently they don't, so
They
I
do,
don't
they're just
understand.
lazy.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Because
it's
they
just
got to eat, or then they'd be dead by the
most
end of
guys,
winter.
very lazy. In the winter, we like to hibernate.
It's football season.
Listen, welcome to the show. I got some exciting news. I want to congratulate Teddy for pulling off. Now, I got to tell you, I've been doing this for a long time. And I got to do and meet Obama, and I got to meet Hillary, and I got to meet Mr. Clinton and Obama's wife, Michelle, when I went up to the DNC and I got to do the Democratic thingamajig for somebody else.
Right.
First time in our history that we had the Vice President of the United States call in to do Steve-O's show. And they elected our studios to do it, and Teddy was on point for 3 hours, 2 hours.
You were on call.
Thank you.
Steve wouldn't let her leave the room.
No,
Yeah.
I noticed. I said, Steve, she has to use the bathroom. He says, give her a can. She's not leaving the room.
I said, are you busy? You're like, yeah. I'm thinking, but why? You're all just sitting there talking, waiting for that phone to ring.
No, what happened was he did call the first time. We didn't answer the phone.
I wasn't there for that one. I can't be blamed.
Because I thought you were going to do it at the radio station. I sent you over there, and then, no, you got to come back.
Although Steve did tell me they answered the phone, but the volume was off. So,
Again, we didn't answer the phone.
anyway, that was pretty. Whatever political party, whatever you believe in, that's pretty cool to have him call into our studio.
Yeah.
Right?
It was one of those things that, no matter exactly what you said, no matter who you're voting for, that was a one of a kind thing.
What'd you think?
It was kind of surreal, like being there. I have a video of it that obviously I'm not going to post until the show's up, but I have a video of it. And it was just really cool getting to sit there and be like, wow, I can now put on my resume. We've also done with him with Laura Trump. And I was like, this is a really cool thing.
And the White House is calling you, right? A lady from the White House?
Yeah, I now have, because his phone wasn't working, he can't receive texts. He gave them my number, so now they're in communication with me, and I have one of the.
Is there anyone else you want to talk to? Like, you
Secretary
can go
White
right to
House.
the press secretary of the White House.
And I have her email because I'm emailing her everything. Once it's done, I was like, I shouldn't have this kind of power.
That's pretty awesome. Well, now it's perfect. You can send her all our press kits and everything, and say, we're more than happy to see how we can help you.
Well, the funny thing about it is that
I'd like to interview the press secretary.
You missed it. He's been on, or she's been on a number of times.
There's a few different press secretaries. I think the
blonde. What's the name of the blonde? The one that's on TV.
Not Kellyanne Conway.
The one that's his press secretary for the whole country.
I don't know her name.
But how cool would it be just to say, what's it like to be the press secretary? What's it like behind the scenes, right? Oh, look, I see a Home Depot bag. What's that like? That would be a cool interview.
That would be a really cool interview.
Well, I got news that Trump apparently is going to either pre-tape or call in the same, so we have to be on standby again to come in and do a 6-minute segment, which is what you did with the
Why
VP.
only 6 minutes is my question.
It's something political. After 6 minutes, they have to give the other side a chance.
Oh, because I saw you giving him a countdown, and we were wondering why he was so on a 6-minute.
I just got texts from the woman I was in contact with saying, like, hey, we have to be off at 2:58.
Okay.
So I figured, because I know that he had literally just gotten off stage from a rally press conference, I'm not sure, in Pennsylvania.
Right.
So she was like, you have to be off at 2:58. And I was like, okay.
That was pretty cool.
And the coolest thing is that I got to see the news, and the two of them were together right after you finished the interview.
That's really cool.
And they were coming on the set, and they high-fived each other and what have you. And he was just on the phone talking. I mean, he's just a regular person like anybody else, but you get to do that maybe once in your life.
Yeah.
And if the president does call in, and again, we're not taking political sides here. We're talking about the media accomplishments of what we're doing. And we're doing it responsibly because we're not taking sides. We're not telling you to vote one way or the other. We're not telling you
Quite
anything.
honestly, if Joe Biden's press secretary calls today, I'm more than happy to interview him as well.
I'd be just as excited.
Or Kamala, right? We'll be all in.
Well, they had asked Steve if he wanted to do NBC, CBS, or whatever, if he wanted to do it somewhere else. And he said, no, I'm sticking with my guns. I'm staying with my people. We'll get it done. And last night he was like, can't believe you got it done. And this is when you see Teddy tell her that.
And it's funny, when you see Steve, he came in, right? He's had his hat on, his shorts on, his T-shirt. He's like, and now I got to home and change for the second show. So I got to talk to him last night, which was pretty cool.
Well, we didn't think they were going to do it. I was hoping that they wouldn't do it because it just means and there's a lot of panic in the air. And I guess they got the news that this is going to be a rough ride today. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that, about what's going to happen tonight, one way or the other. You got to respect the doors of whoever's in it. That's what the Constitution says. If you are the President of the United States, you respect that person. Win, lose, or draw. There's no need to turn vile. All of a sudden, I see the country boarding up Empire State Building. My beloved New York City shutting down and putting boards up. The White House has fence around it, protecting against looters and all sorts of unrest that they expect tonight.
Today is election day, I think. I know you voted. Val voted.
I voted.
You voted with your mom. Did you vote?
Just drop your computer?
No.
I could have sworn you dropped something.
I dropped light bulbs.
Oh,
light
even
bulbs.
That's
better.
good. And so now you need to go back and get light bulbs?
Light bulbs.
Did they break?
Yeah, they broke in the package. So,
Are you serious?
I'm so serious.
How did you do that? Weren't they on the
Like,
table?
I brushed by them. I brushed by one of them. And I was on the edge. And basically,
So did we get...
Slick's having a great start to his day.
I know, right?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Can I see... Can you really... Can you... Are you serious? Did you...
So serious.
Didn't you hear it
Broke in
fall?
the package.
I heard it fall, but
That was like...
you broke 4 light bulbs.
Yeah.
Knowing we needed 8. Now we down to 4.
By mistake.
Oh, no, I understand that.
By mistake. I got to run back to no, seriously, because I was like, wow.
And then you forgot the
I was
list.
just about to praise myself because I'm like, I have everything.
can order them on
besides the
Amazon.
light bulb. Because the light bulb either have to special order it or just wait for the
No,
next
they're 48
shipment.
watts. They're
No, he meant the long one?
No, yeah, the long one, like, we just didn't have them in stock. Either I had to special
That
order
10-foot one.
or wait for
Oh,
another.
that big one?
Yeah,
That wouldn't fit in your car, though, anyway.
correct,
It
yeah.
would fit in Val's.
Yeah, it'll fit my car. I'll just have to lay down
We
and
just got to
see.
Table.
remember what the hell we have to buy. It's 8 something or another.
We'll
But I
text
have
you and
everything.
see.
Almost everything.
I get a
You don't
text
have light
last
bulbs.
night when we're in the studio, and I got a hey. And I'm like, uh-oh. Hey. Then silence. You okay, Slick?
Yeah, it was good.
Yep. Half hour later. I'm like, and I didn't say anything to you because I was waiting to see if he was okay, because why would he text me right at 8:30 at
Couldn't
night?
find the list.
Not only could you not find the list, I found the list that you wrote, Val. It was on a table all the way in the back of the theater, and I'm thinking, oh, I guess he's got a really good memory. I was like, nope.
I don't even remember
Most
what's on the
definitely.
list.
It was double-sided tape, Velcro.
The two double-sided Velcro.
Stuff happens
Yeah,
throughout
double
this day.
side
Those
tape,
are
Velcro, light
Velcro
bulbs,
And hooks.
The rings.
and hooks.
The
And
rings.
did you get the rings?
Yeah, I got the rings.
Can I see them?
Yeah.
And don't drop them because you'll break them.
They're right here. Clear rings.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't know which one you guys wanted, the white or the clear,
It doesn't make a
and I
difference.
just picked clear.
As long as it doesn't hit me in the face.
All right, they won. They shouldn't.
And there you go.
All right.
Wow.
So
Just
yeah,
we're missing the light bulb and light. I mean, a light fluorescent light,
The
and light
8-footer?
bulbs. Yes.
Good morning, Liz. Liz is in, oh my gosh, Liz is in Africa. Liz, tell me what city you're in. She's writing in. Do you remember, and we were in the other studio, and I said to you, I've got a friend who makes bags out of recycled plastic to empower women and bring money into the small village in Africa. Uganda, I think maybe Uganda. Liz, let me know where you are because she's watching. How do we bring in her audio? And we went through this whole thing. It was before we upgraded 9 months ago. We did not know how to get her audio. And Gio was working with me, and you said, are you really doing this to me? And I said, yes, I really want to interview this girl. She's in college, or out of college, and she started this foundation to help women in this small town learn how to create big woven bags out of recycled plastic tubing.
I don't remember that.
Well, now she's watching.
Plastic tubing? For bags? Like a purse? Really?
Yep. So they wanted to send me one over, and she's got a distributor in Texas, and she is over
So where
in
is she?
Africa.
Where is she doing it now? Or is that where she's taking the money to?
No, she lives there. She lives in
Oh, yeah,
Africa.
I don't remember
so,
this at all.
Good morning, Liz. I would love to chat with you now that I see you've got internet. The big thing was, did she even have internet? She did not, but apparently now she does, which
It's
is pretty
a global
cool.
thing.
Well, not everywhere. Where are some houses here in Delray that
Do you-
don't have internet?
Do you know? Yeah, this guy right next door. Do you know the guy who sends the missiles up to the moon and they land back safely?
Elon Musk.
That guy.
Yeah.
I don't know his
Yeah.
name.
Thank
know
you,
me.
Teddy does.
thank you.
That guy wants to give free internet to the world. So
It's
he's-
already there. They're already beta testing it.
Yes, he put the satellites up that will surround Antarctica as well, so that the whole world can have free internet.
No, it's not going to be free.
It is.
$80 a month.
No, it's gonna,
I'm
It's
so
gonna be-
serious. It's
Thank you,
$80
it's
a month.
$80
It's
to
not
begin
free.
with, but he wants to give it for free. He's trying to get some of the cost back, but he would like Africa and
Yeah.
certain parts of the world to get free internet because it's the wave of the future. You don't know how else to learn.
It's
and
pretty
that's gonna
cool,
be it.
right? That's what's so cool about this platform is that it just grows. You can reach anyone, anywhere.
And I'm very scared because did you see the 11-year-old girl who 4 years ago broke into the elections data center? They had a contest to see who could do it the fastest, and she did it in 10 minutes, 11 minutes.
And she said it wasn't that hard.
She says if they didn't change it, you're in for a long day, she said, because she can go in there and calculate and change the outcome.
It wasn't that hard. Tonight
see
we
that?
have
I don't know what she's doing.
That was just the phone turning on.
tonight we have Kids and Capes. They're
The
coming in this
taping?
afternoon to
The
tape.
taping.
Yep,
For tomorrow's show?
for Thursday.
For
Yes,
Thursday
I
show?
wrote the script on Sunday.
You did?
I
You
did.
didn't even share with us.
How could I share it with you? I didn't see you on Sunday.
How did you do it the first time? Everybody took a piece, right?
Well, I took all the pieces this time. But anyway, it made me think of it. There's a 14-year-old
What is
girl.
wrong with you?
There's a 14-year-old girl that won the Kids 3M Science Award with Scholastic for potentially finding, I don't want to say a cure, but a way to help stop the spread of COVID. 14.
I'm a little bit.
How pretty cool is that?
I'm a little perturbed
What?
because apparently we are not
Hold
capable.
on, perturbed.
Yeah,
Perturbed. He's got the
Perturbed?
R and the E and
Hey,
the E and the R mixed up.
Did you listen
It
to the
happens a
word?
lot.
At least you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I know
That's
what
all you
you
gotta
mean.
do, Mr.
No,
Bulb
because
Killer.
because you caught me.
Mr. Bulb Killer. Why don't you go kill a bulb?
You caught me with a left. I'm like, oh, I never.
Of a
I'm gonna look it up,
preterb?
the preterb.
Apparently, we are not capable
The only thing. Oh,
of writing a children's.
you're right about
Your
that.
cousin is watching.
What's
I
that?
mean,
Yeah, listen.
from what I've heard, I wasn't here that week, but from what I heard, children's is the key word that makes it capable or not capable.
No, that's because Pierre decided to do the Wikipedia.
I
and
heard
write-
like every article was like death by the disease. How many people die every day?
Yikes.
What's
That
the
was
meaning
one
of Halloween
article.
and death?
that was
Yes.
one article. That was one
Yeah.
fake news.
Pretty much.
Fake news. That was one article. One. Don't. Our articles weren't all that way.
You didn't write one.
Yes, I did.
What'd you write?
I helped Slick with his.
Slick didn't write one either.
That's probably wrong.
Yeah, we wrote each other. Yeah, that's
Collaborate.
correct.
Yes,
yeah,
we did
collaborate.
collaborate.
We
Never
did
wrote
his
brainstorm.
either.
No, Vinny didn't
We
write one. Yes,
brainstormed.
we wrote one.
Brainstormed.
Yeah.
Correct.
You
yeah.
brainstormed but never sent it. So basically,
He sent it.
Pierre,
Yeah.
you
I'm
didn't get
pretty
one
sure.
either. Pierre sent me 3. One was mine. The other 2 I had to redo.
No,
Basically,
me and Slick sent one.
Yeah.
You didn't get it?
Most
No.
definitely. Yeah, that's
She didn't get it.
I must have to
that's
resend it then.
technical difficulties, as he
Yes.
would say.
I never
Technical
got it. I got
difficulties.
2
When we
from
sent it, I'll
Pierre,
show it to you.
and
Mm-hmm.
one was mine. So then I had 3 that were from me.
So that now makes us ineligible to participate. Okay.
So wait, let me ask, what was you guys' article?
We don't
about?
remember. Thank you very much
Oh,
for playing.
okay.
Moving
All
on.
Oh,
right.
you can work on the
It was
Thanksgiving
it was
one.
a day brainstorm, so it just it happened pretty quick.
You want to
Didn't
work
No,
it?
on
you
the
cannot.
Thanksgiving script?
You can't. Because you can't.
Yes, you can work
No,
on
you
the.
can't.
The next one will be Thanksgiving show, so that'll be a Thanksgiving script.
Do you have that much ample time on your plate?
I was gonna say, Val, we can give you some more work.
Val,
I
if
got
you-
lots of stuff I
Oh, Val,
need up with.
I have stuff that needs to be done on 37 other shows. Let me know. Oh, I'm leaving at 1:30. You notice?
What time are you
I
leaving
can't do
today?
it. I gotta go. I gotta exit stage right.
Pretty much. She's hilarious. So look what I got. I have to share this.
I was gonna say, I really love that.
Do you like this? So this is a little gift given to me yesterday. And I say me because there's no mistaking that it wasn't for me because my name is on it. And there was a wand on each side from Amy Rashevsky.
Oh.
So as how cool is that? I guess she sees us sit with our phones all the time. So now this is a little phone holder. Personalized. Isn't that cool?
I have one. It's this one.
And you guys did a great job rehanging the theater. She's got an interior designer coming in tomorrow for her show. The art, what's it called? Let's Talk Art?
Let's talk art.
And Peggy from Special Spaces is coming in for the kids' piece, and one of the pieces is right behind you. I like that set, Freddie. It looks really nice.
I had to move it over to the window. but
Say
it's
good
okay,
morning to
Dana.
Faith Washington.
The Faith. I said to Faith, "How are you? It's good to see you." And she says, "You don't see me." I says, "Yes, we do. We see every."
Good morning, Faith. And Grandma says McKinney is the press secretary.
Oh, thanks, Bubs.
Grandma is like all knowing. Now I know where you get it from.
Who's the press secretary?
McKinney.
The girl, the blonde.
You're staring at me as if
Ask
what
ask
happened?
Bubs.
Well, what happened was Steve-O had the press secretary, and we did it at the station.
I love that
I was
you
gonna
say
say I wasn't
secretary.
there for that one.
Secretary.
Secretary. You're like
Suffering
missing an R.
secretary.
That's right.
That's where I learned secretary from.
Secretary.
I used to be the horse. Anyway, so she came on, so they told her, no, you can't go on, you have to go on CNN. And I heard her, Steve-O heard her say, CNN can wait. I'm doing Steve-O. And me and Steve-O were like, whoa, because she doesn't like CNN. But whoa. And she came on and she did the show and I put a picture. Beautiful girl. I got to tell you, she's fast on her feet. You got to be, if you're President Trump's secretary, you got to be quick. And she is. And, it is what it is.
It's like you vote?
Yes.
You
Did you-
did
in
Technical
person?
difficulties. Mail-in ballot.
So you should take it in?
Correct.
Or
I
did you
take
mail it?
I take that to the drop box at the.
Did you see it go all the way down?
Correct.
Did you watch her close the lid?
Yes, because they gave me a sticker that said I voted through.
And you
yes.
can track it, whether it was
Did you
received
track
or
it?
not. Sure.
I tracked mine was approved yesterday.
It was received. And it's funny because my house said, how do you know that signature matches? I said, I don't. Well, what if it doesn't count? I go, then they're going to call me. Well, do you remember your signature? No, from when I was 18, I clearly do not have the same signature. Yes. You- Why is everyone panic over? They just want to put
Why would you
reduce
panic?
fear.
Well, no, because when I was 18 and signed on my license, I have a different signature now than when I was 18.
How's it look on your license? That's all that matters.
Like my full name is written out,
Okay.
essentially, and I don't even do that now.
If there's a signature problem, they will contact you via text. You go in, you sign in front of them, and you're done. Don't worry about it.
Like I had to pull up my license and look at it to see what I did.
I think people just wanted to panic people.
That's all it is.
Another way to get you in to go to the polls.
That's
And
all
that
it
is
is.
why I'm so glad this is going to be over one way or another, because they induce fear and panic down to your signature.
100 million people voted this way.
I mean, it's just my parents. My dad's like, I don't know. When I put in for a signature change and I didn't get the card back, so they didn't send me the mail-in ballot. That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard, that this was keeping people from voting was their signature.
There is no keeping anybody from voting. You can go in there, stand in line. If you stand in line, they gotta let you in.
See that 104-year-old lady
Mm-hmm.
that went in and voted?
Yeah.
How cool is that?
It's gonna be about 250 to 275 million people gonna vote, which will break.
Just
that's
stay
80%
safe.
of the population.
Because I got to tell you, the numbers I heard people yesterday, more and more people that we know and extended family are now contracting the disease. So it's not over. It is so. This is not a political
long
game.
shot.
People are sick, and people that I know, they're texting me last night. My mom's got it. My sister's got it. Her husband's got it. I'm like, holy smoke!
Everybody's got it, but you gotta look at what's going on. People are going to rallies and they are arm to arm. So.
But you
it's
think,
just
how does a 90-year-old plus woman get it?
from somebody else?
From maybe her aide. So maybe her aide was someplace. I mean, this is what's going on. So it's real.
I know. It's time to bubble up. I'm gonna tell you something. The mask thing you showed me, the bubble thing with the little filter in the back.
Oh, that was from Slick.
Astronaut, man.
I'm gonna tell you, Slick. I want to get one of those. I want to get one of those. I want to contact
Slick,
the company.
let's contact them and interview them.
and wear it. You know
I
that.
found on Twitter off my feed, but I'm gonna try to see if I can find the company. But it was like an astronaut, like. Oh. Sorry.
But it works.
Technical
We
difficulties.
don't know if it works, but
But it
it
was an
kinda
asset-
cool.
It gotta work. It
filter-
surrounds your whole head.
Yeah, and you replace the filter in the back. So
That's
yeah,
the
it does
trick.
work.
Is the replacement
Of a filter,
Don't put
yeah.
a coffee cup filter back there.
Most definitely.
Like I know certain people use napkins for coffee cup filters,
Paper towels.
paper towels.
Paper towels.
Paper towels.
Do you know that all that fiber, that wood fiber, goes into the coffee when you do that?
All I know is that also the wood fiber goes down the toilet and it clogs out like a big wad.
Yeah, you know that. I'm the one that swims in it.
That's what you
Yikes.
told
I
me.
do the backstroke in that. I tell you
Yikes.
something. From now on, we're gonna take turns cleaning the toilet when it clogs.
I think we can take turns. You're the only one who was able to fix it. Don and I were
You see me and
stuck.
Freddie taking this big yellow mop pail that I can't even move. It's as big as I am.
Yeah,
Filling
but
it with water and then go.
But I-
The
I-
whole,
I-
it'd be all over the
It
floor.
would be everywhere.
Yeah.
No, but you put the liquid in the drain and you wait a half hour. Don't do
did that.
nothing.
We
Just
did
don't
that.
do nothing.
We did that.
You put the pressure and go and done.
I wouldn't take that joy
Puerto
away from you.
Rican Drano. It's a giant bucket.
Can't take that noise like that.
You can't take the noise.
No.
I forgot
it
Chen's is
comes-
at the radio station today.
comes-
You can't take the
situation.
noise.
Well, I do clean like if it does get backed up, I can like unplug a toilet.
Do you
but,
put? Let me ask you.
What?
Somebody's guilty of putting paper towels on the seat.
me? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
they want like a layer, like a protective ozone layer around the toilet seat when they
Yikes.
sit. And then sometimes the paper gets caught up and it gets down the drain, and nobody's gonna take that paper out. Think about it. You ain't gonna take it out, right?
Uh-huh.
You're gonna flush it.
Most definitely.
Why
And
would
then
you
a
line
gallon and a
it?
half toilet. What do
But
you
why
think is
would
gonna
anyone
happen?
line it with paper towels?
Yeah.
when we have
I don't know
toilet
because
paper
they
right
seem to.
there.
When you go to a public toilet, right
Yeah.
on the highway, something, do you
Yeah.
put like a layer of paper on that seat if you have to sit?
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
Yeah,
but
you
not
put
paper
it-
towels.
But
Well-
toilet paper, not paper towels.
Yeah.
Well, in this place, they don't do it because sometimes they look at the roll is low. They see the new hand paper towel. And
No.
I found a paper towel.
So the other
in
day,
there.
we go to even out the steps because you tripped, I tripped, Amy tripped. So I asked Pierre to even out the steps. So he takes the roll of paper towels. Now, the cost of paper towels
Even out the steps.
by the stage.
The one of them like rocks.
So
So he puts paper
So
towel.
he puts paper towels under it. Then I see him go in for roll number 2. I said, "What is that roll of paper towels for the steps?" He says, "Yeah, why?" I said, "Because it's about $10 a roll right now on paper towels. So do you think maybe you could use the free
Cardboard.
cardboard that's in front of
Why
the
would
front
you use
door?"
paper towel?
Because it's Pierre.
Oh.
Which means we've now found suspect number 1, Who we know
There
loves
it
paper
is, that's
towels.
I am going to
Hence,
put glow in the.
It was Colonel
glow in the dark
Mustard in the library with a
paint
roll of
on his
paper
butt
towels.
to see where he sits. I gotta tell
You
you.
don't have to do that. I know. I get evidence back there too.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
We
I'm
get
gonna send him in
evidence in here, too.
Well, you know what? When you see the evidence, I'm gonna have him clean it. So yesterday, he decided he wanted to do WNN, right? So he goes. The first thing he does is that he bought a wrap. Now I just brought in a brand new wipes. You know, sanitary wipes, sanitation wipes, whatever they're called. So he has his own. And it's a green package. So
I saw those.
He takes it and he offers it to the guests to clean their own mics.
I saw that last night. And the guy goes, "What am I supposed to do with this? Is
So-
it for my mic or is it for my hands?" And he goes, "For both."
So I said to him, when he cleans the mic and destroys it, you have just bought it. Because that's not what we do here. So he looked at me. You know, Pierre, when he's like confused, he just looks at you.
Slick. He's so
No
politically correct.
comment. No
Slick.
comment. You're right. No, you're right about that. But no comment.
Who's here at 9:30 on a Tuesday morning?
I'm trying to
Are we
see.
expecting anyone else
I
other
don't
than
know.
the animator?
Animator. Yeah.
Is it the
Hey,
animator?
it's Hector. Yeah. What's
And
going on,
then,
Hector?
and then he started. What is that?
You
It
have
looks
a bowl.
empty.
It is empty.
Is it your bowl?
Somebody gave it to Grandma. She hasn't wanted, so I brought it here to see if anyone else does.
Thank you.
It's supposed to be. It says it's made in Italy.
I'll take the bowl.
Sure.
Yeah. One bowl going down.
Kind of old though.
I like
There you
old
go.
stuff.
Old is nice. Vintage.
Very nice.
We don't call it
Thank
old.
you.
We call it
Thank you,
vintage.
Hector.
You're welcome.
I really like old stuff.
Vintage.
That's why she likes us.
Vintage. I knew that was coming.
We'd be fossils.
This is gonna be really pretty.
All right, let's go to commercial break. Give us a
Vintage.
call.
We ain't no
888
fossil. You're a fossil. What is it with you
994.
and age?
4995 Studio A. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Fossil.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting Café to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Healing Moments Wellness Boutique specializes in integrating scientific and ancient therapies to relieve physical, emotional, and psychological distress. Through the power of touch, coaching, and meditation, clients experience pain relief, relaxation, healing, and detoxification. Contact Healing Moments Wellness Boutique at 561-931-2187 and experience Boca Raton's Healing Haven. Enjoy the benefits of an individualized treatment plan to help find your feelings of peace, complete balance, and wellness. Call Healing Moments today, 561-931-2187, and be rejuvenated.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Wow, look at that painting behind me.
It's beautiful.
It's actually centered.
I'm not
Let
so
me move.
sure.
I'm going to wiggle to the left, wiggle to the right.
Happy Tuesday to you. What'd you drink last night?
Everything in the trunk. We're having actually a party this afternoon.
We're actually having a non-party, but what parties are now COVID style in the cafe. It's a non-party COVID party, but yes, we are.
Wiggles.
Yeah, it's always a wiggle.
It's always wiggle? How do you know it wiggles?
Because you're wiggling it.
I'm going to give you the Pierre.
We asked him that yesterday, and he's like, I don't think I did it. And we're like, well, just stick with your answer. That would be a no. How to mess with Dawn. And there you have it. Thank you. Thank you so much. We have Chef Mark coming. What's he making today for lunch?
Paella. We did this for Barbara because of her mother. What's the matter with you? What's wrong with your face? The one who yesterday took ketchup.
You're going to miss lunch again
today. 2 pieces of bread. She made a burger sandwich.
I saw.
She had a burger and made a sandwich within the burger. I was so proud.
But don't most people put? Well, most people put burgers on buns.
It had a bun.
I know.
It had a bun, and she put another bun, and then she put mayo. No, she put ketchup and some other ingredients, and it was only a half a burger, right?
Yeah, because they ate the first half the night before.
I'm gonna tell you something. How the hell do you eat like that? I am impressed.
I didn't even finish it, and Zach has a picture of me attempting to eat it because it's this fat.
It was bigger than your head.
It was. Which is why I didn't finish.
So you don't like paella?
Not really.
A seafood
Why?
person?
Huh?
Yeah, some people just don't like seafood.
Yeah. Well, it has a mixture of a lot of stuff. It depends on how he makes it. You like paella? Or you don't take out the meat.
Yeah. I don't eat meat.
You can eat the vegan.
He's making seafood paella.
You're pescatarian, aren't you?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Pescatarian.
So I can eat
thing.
fish. It just depends on what shellfish is in it.
Is he bringing shellfish?
I don't know what kind of
We
fish.
don't know what he's bringing. We're going to find out.
I mean, if he's making traditional paella, you can at least expect like prawns.
Yes.
Expect what?
Shrimp.
Prawns. Shrimp.
Is that in chest?
No,
the game
shrimp.
prawn?
No, shrimp.
That's
Prawns
a
are like
pawn.
bigger shrimp.
Oh.
Prawns are like bigger shrimp.
Like mega shrimp.
Yeah.
Yes, Chef Mark will be in today making some paella. We have got Mo and Ma coming in with a vegan, sugar-free carrot cake for you because you asked.
That should be interesting. Oh, that you want, right?
That should be interesting.
Oh, you like that? You
I have
like
questions.
I love carrot cake.
Do you?
Yes.
I have questions, mostly for them.
Oh, okay.
Right, when you see them, you ask them.
Maritza and Monica, they will be in. I'm glad they're still in business, though. I said, how are you doing? She said, we're doing great. Thank you for asking. So I'm happy.
I didn't even know how to
Because
reach them.
I have their number. I drove by once, and they were closed during open hours. And I texted them. They didn't answer, so I got a little nervous that something had happened. But the store was still stocked.
You're always nervous.
I worry about
You're
people.
like a nervous old lady.
I know.
You're
I
like
worry
the lady
about
that lives in
people.
the shoe, and she was nervous to lose her cats and stuff all the time.
I worry about
And
people.
Where did they go?
She had 7 children, didn't she?
No wonder she was nervous.
Dawn had 8. She
The
had 8
little old
children.
lady lived in a shoe. She had 7 children. She didn't know what to do.
That's Dawn.
I never knew she had 7.
Yeah, something like that.
Those are the 7 worries. It's
Really?
biblical.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't
So-
know. Where's the shoe part come in then?
Well, because it's supposed to be walking my shoes type of deal in the Bible. You don't
But
criticize.
are we talking like Old Testament though, or
So old you can't remember it.
I thought it was just a funny nursery
No,
rhyme
it's
that you
biblical.
tell the
It talks
kids.
about don't criticize people until you walk in their shoes type of deal, and the 7 is a biblical number, like the 3 and yada yada yada.
Apparently, a lot of nursery rhymes go back with a lot of meaning if you actually think about it. My kids gave me a whole synopsis on Hansel and Gretel.
True too. Yeah.
yeah, you'd be surprised.
I know Ring Around the Rosie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Yeah, I still remember.
I'm so sorry. My bad.
Just grab another mic.
Yeah, I was gonna say so
He's got one.
Because I was writing. I'm sorry, guys. I think I was
Hector, when he does that,
but-
give him the
No.
Pierre stare.
No.
Who's
No,
Pierre?
when I
You may
learned
not
about
even
Ring
know
Around the
Pierre.
Rosie, I was like, wow.
You know, Jack and Jill has his own story, but that's a different show.
Jackie and Joe?
Yeah.
Jack and Jill went up the hill.
It's Jack and Joe.
Jack and Jill.
Jack and
What did I say?
Jackie.
Jackie and Jill.
This, you know, your eyes and your ears are confused. Yes.
You never met Pierre, have you?
I think I only did once.
Who's
He's
Pierre?
been here all the time.
He's only here Mondays and Wednesdays. Hector's here Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That's why you're never going to meet him. Lucky you.
Boca Liquors was very impressed with you guys. Tomorrow we're going to go shoot film for a new commercial spot for them. They did a great spot
They were
yesterday.
hilarious yesterday. They got that chemistry thing going on. He's coming here today. I told you she was disappointed we didn't go Friday.
So, you know what happened on Friday, right?
Yeah.
You know our Fridays are pretty much right on point with our Thursdays.
You did not plan things out like I asked you to.
All right, so here's what happened. So we said, all right, we're going to go this week and shoot commercial film. And they said, you pick a morning, you pick a time, and we will make sure we're there. He goes, Friday. I said, again, Fridays are going to be like last Friday. He says, why? I go, we have a window like this. He goes, okay, we'll be there Friday at 10. We'll do a podcast another time. Oh, when are you going to do the podcast?
We'll do the podcast afterwards.
And then Teddy's got
Does
her
it have
show
to
at
be important?
10:30.
So we leave here at 9. We'll be back by 10.
And then we got our show at 12. So we're going tomorrow.
Okay.
We're going tomorrow.
And Henry says, Freddie, whatever the girls want, I've been well trained. I got it. This is how we got to go.
Yeah, before he lets Henry, I'm going to tell you something. There's always a back door to everything. Okay, don't give in to the girls because they would drive you insane.
And you said, why Wednesday? And Linda said, because you said it was Friday. And that's how that conversation ended.
I didn't hear that.
We were all in studio last night.
I didn't hear any of that.
But they did a great job.
I don't like doing Wednesdays because I guess I was spiritual
It's in
and
the
there's a
morning.
setup. Yeah, but this is pregame. You know, you don't understand how a guy thinks. That's the problem.
That's a little
It's
scary.
about pregame. Oh, this coming from the woman. We go to the dollar store. First of all the knuckleheads are gone. We can't find them. We walk in there, and you go, oh, I got to go to the car. It took you 15, 20 minutes to go to the car. I can see the car. What,
And then I ran into Teddy, and then we were waiting for Slick. Did you vote, Hector?
Yeah, I did the early voting thing.
Mailed it in?
Yep.
A lot of people did that. That's going to be it.
Don't switch this.
I had to fill it. Kim, bring him in.
Yeah,
You see how she does that?
You don't have to.
I have to.
I mean,
Let me
it's
know
nice
when
of
you finish this separate
Then I'm going to move on to Slick speech.
So we're going back to the dollar. No, we're going back to the dollar store. How you left me there, and the people taking pictures with me like I'm a stand-up dummy.
So she ditched you at a dollar store?
She left me at the dollar store.
He was okay. He was the man.
Yeah,
the
it was
dollar
on
store.
Halloween
He was the
day
man.
when he had a bright banana suit on and then a green painted face.
Did anyone get film
I
of
saw the
that?
photos.
You did? We have it?
We have
Did we do
photos.
something with it?
Not yet.
What are you waiting for? She doesn't have enough to do. Ditched at the dollar store is what we're going to film, call that segment.
So next year I'm going to be it, the clown, and
Which
I
one?
am going.
Tim
It-
Curry or the other guy?
No, the killer.
Yeah, I'm saying Tim
Recent.
Curry or the other guy.
I've never seen
Who the hell
it.
is Tim Curry?
There's two different It's. The
Really?
original It is Tim Curry. That was from the 90s.
I think 84.
No, him
Yeah.
I don't want. I want
And then the
these.
new one is Bill Skarsgård.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of the guy. Guy has makeup on. I don't know.
How do you not know who Tim Curry is?
Fun
Because
fact about
because I'm old.
it though, you know the face that it makes where his eyes go outward? That's
Yeah.
never been makeup. Both Tim Curry and Bill Skarsgård were able to do it, and they had to do it themselves. They didn't use any CGI
Well,
on
I
that.
Their eyes go out?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's, wow,
They
that's actually
bulge
kind of
out.
impressive.
Yeah,
I
right?
can cross my eyes.
No, they make them
I
go
know. I
outward.
noticed you do
Teddy
that
and
a
I
lot.
can make her eyes do that.
Stop that.
My goal is
Oh
to make my eyes
God.
not do that.
Thursday night by 10 o'clock, watch mine and Freddie. Teddy's eyes go
Did
like
you
this.
see that?
Let me see.
Go cross that.
Can you make it wiggle? Can you make? I knew a friend of mine.
Her right eye
He
goes.
used to make a turn. He used to
Oh,
make a turn.
God.
Well, I can't do
Can
any
you
of that.
wiggle your ears?
No, that's humanly impossible.
You wiggled your ears on Friday and you blinked.
Can you roll your
So,
tongue?
so what?
Nothing.
Teddy can.
So what
Or
I'm
you
gonna
can. One of you girls told me you can roll your tongue.
I can roll my tongue.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to spray paint masks like
Yeah.
this, right, in white, and on there we'll have scary faces, like man need teeth, glow in the whatever.
Yeah.
And I am going to change the mask depending on how I feel.
I hope you
So,
don't change emotions in the
You
middle
need
of
a
the
mood
grocery
mask.
store.
Because you drive me insane.
Thank you.
You go, let's go here, and we ended up over there. Let's go over here, and you don't even show up. You leave me.
I
You
was
go,
once
you
dating.
abandon
I
me.
was once dating a guy, and I went to visit him in Chicago. And he goes, "Where do you want to go?" I go, "Out for dinner." And then we got in the car. I said, "Lena, let's go to a movie." But no, then I'm hungry. And he was like, "What do you want to do?" I'm like, "I don't know. I changed my mind." You know what happened? I never dated him again.
He probably put you on a plane and
He
sent you
flew
back
me
home.
to Chicago pretty much and flew me back home. That
It's
was that.
amazing how you do this. So I'm telling you my sorrows at the dollar store. Hey, Slick, what you doing, Slick? How your shoes, Slick? What are we even talking about
No
that?
sorrows. They all wanted you and the mask. They wanted to take
Yeah.
pictures with you.
First
We
of
were
all, I got
FaceTiming people.
I got called, Hector, I got called. What's
Ditched
her
at the
name?
dollar store. I love that.
I
Hector.
got called, but except that one lady at the dollar store started screaming, the mask, the mask. I said, Jesus, she gets it. And they made fun of me. Freddie made fun of me because I colored my ears.
You told me to color your ears.
I didn't know you weren't supposed to color your ears.
You can color your ears.
Actually, now I'm trying to think.
Why couldn't you color
He
your
doesn't
hair?
color his ears in the
No,
mask.
he
Really?
does.
I'm trying to think
the
if he did. I'm
mask-
trying to think if he
yeah,
did,
I
but
think it goes over
It's
his
just a
ears.
mask.
I
So
don't
you said no.
It probably is. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if Jim Carrey if the Jim Carrey makeup had the ears being green too or not.
I don't remember that either.
Oh, he doesn't have ears.
Oh,
He doesn't have
that's
ears
something completely
in it.
different. Well, that's something completely different then.
How do you not have ears?
No, he doesn't have ears.
It's a mask.
The mask goes over
It
his
covers
ears.
the ears.
His mask goes over his entire head, apparently.
Yeah.
So he told me, everybody says to me, I should have bought the mask. If you're gonna be the mask, buy the mask. And
Yeah,
I
but
said,
it would have been
it's
so
cheap.
hot for you.
Oh my
Hot.
god, that would have been. Oh my god.
Imagine wearing a
The
latex
mask, right?
mask and then another mask on top of it.
You have to be in pain. What is it? You wear high heel shoes that don't fit and say, so you gotta look good. You gotta keep the pain down.
You just got to keep going.
My sister used to tell me that all the time.
You just got to keep going. I know. What's happening on Slick Speaks today?
Oh, it's Judgment Day today, guys. So
Maybe.
Slick Speaks is gonna be talking about Judgment Day because it is, November 2nd. So.
Tell me about the church.
Oh, the church.
It's November
so,
3rd.
I know he's on yesterday.
What are you talking about?
He has he has breaking news.
Okay, breaking news.
You don't say nothing.
Breaking news. I have I was talking to a church yesterday. Basically, I wasn't even talking to them just to talk to them about production or anything. But basically, the pastor says, "Oh, I see what you do," and then I'm trying to see if I can make an imprint, spreading my message. So they want to see if they can use our platform. They have singers that are Haitian singers, and they want to jump along as well. So
you're gonna have a platform for the church.
Correct.
Basically.
Nice.
He says it one more time. Throw my shoe at him. Basically.
Yeah.
He says basically?
Yeah.
I'm not basically. No. I'll seriousness because the pastor, he knew he wanted to do it while I was talking to him face to face.
He doesn't want to chase.
But his artist was like, dude, he's literally telling you what he does. And then they're catching me at Home Depot around the time of closing.
All
and
this
I'm like,
happened at Home Depot?
Yeah.
Really?
He came in to cut wood, and he's like, Gene, I didn't notice you under the mask. How long have you been down here? Blase, blase, blase. And then
he doesn't know what you did?
Yeah, I'm like, I did production. I'm done with not production. I did communications. I was up in Boston for 4 years.
He knew you up there?
Yeah, he knew I was up there. He just didn't know I was down. I kind of moved quietly.
So it's not like you see him all the time at church.
No.
But he's following you.
No, he knew me from, what is it? He knew me from
Jail?
church.
Jail. Well, I'm just asking.
Jail.
I never knew that.
Freddie, how could you?
He knew
I
me
never
from
knew that.
church.
Blah, blah, blah is blase, blase, blase.
Blase. No, but he...
You hear when you go blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
He goes blase, blase, blase. So it's blah, blah, blah,
What's
like
he
short
called?
for blase, blase,
No,
blase.
because we went to this whole spiel. He's like,
Spiel.
oh,
Now he's
how
Jewish.
long have you been? How long
And
have
he
you
puts a
been?
little
goes from
schmear on
Haitian
the
to
spiel.
Jewish. What the heck?
Basically.
Basically.
We went into this whole situation but basically he wants to do
Get your shoe out of your
all
mouth.
seriousness, he wants to use our platform to
All
make a
in.
footprint.
What's he call Amy's painting? Minaj?
Monstradas.
Monstradas, no.
Monstradas? The hell's a
Monstradas?
Monstrada?
No, when
The
they're
mosaics.
entanglement.
Entanglement pieces?
No, that's the name of a painting, but he calls
Oh, the Monstradas.
the Monstradas. Even she said, "What the hell is that?"
I got to tell you, she took a picture and posted it on Facebook yesterday. That wall looks spectacular.
Nice.
You and Vinny did a great job.
We try our best.
I can't add Pierre to that because Pierre's sitting and watching, and I'm like, it
He
was
wasn't
so
sitting there
bad.
watching. He was standing on the ladder.
No, yesterday afternoon when you all went back to the studio,
For the second
Vinny's
time.
on the ladder.
For the second time.
Slick was transferring stuff over, and Pierre's sitting at the table watching Vinny on the ladder. And Vinny goes, Pierre,
Nice.
can you help me? He goes, uh-huh.
He gave him the look.
That would be.
They say it was
Yes, there's a
supervising.
look. He didn't say, oh, look. Pierre, could you get up from
That's
the
the look
table
at
and help
Pierre.
him?
That's what he does. He
Pierre,
looks.
can you hold this?
You ever say?
I know.
You got to put a mirror to his nose to see if he's still breathing. That's
He
what he did
loved
to me
last night with you, though.
What?
He did last night. He was very
Well, he
engaged.
started the show with the news on, and then he had the window open and all the mics open. I said, Pierre, what are you doing? He says, well, it's 6 o'clock. I says, you got to wait till the show starts. So I had to shut it down, restart it, and that's where the TV went on the blink because I shut it down, I restarted it, and it came back.
Is that why I got that text last night?
You know what's interesting, though, about that? It has, like, you know when you got to play a video with the little triangle in the middle? That's how it was frozen, with this little triangle. I wanted to just push the TV, but it wouldn't do anything.
Well, you should have told me that. I would have gave you the mouse, and you would have done that. But anyway, it was a giant cluster.
But it was,
So
you had
Steve
some good
goes,
shows.
I walk in because Alan Knight shows up. He tells me, I'll show you Tuesday. I says, do you know how to spell Tuesday? It's not Monday. He says, no, I was in the neighborhood because he was a little anxious. So he ate up the time. When I run in there, Steve was like, Freddie, have we started? Why are we on Facebook? We haven't started. And I looked at Pierre, and I gave him the stare. I said, "You started the show? Well, it's 6 o'clock." He's like, "Dylan."
Dylan got a job.
I know.
Oh, great for him.
Dylan is
On the
working
weekends,
for
not UPS.
a UPS.
He's a driver. How the hell?
That was good for him. I heard
Yeah.
those jobs are somewhat stable.
That's good, yeah.
Okay, so when you see him in a UPS truck, he's about this big. He can't see out the windshield. Get out the way. Why? He sits on a brick.
I can't even look at
And he has wood blocks at the bottom of his shoe to reach the pedals.
Yikes.
So he used to ride a bike.
What? He never rode a bike.
Me.
The bike rode him.
So you'll get
Big
off.
wheels. I had wood blocks on my big wheel. Ask me, remember the big wheels with the wheels on the side? And you would turn them like that on the sides? Wooden blocks and
You
then
know,
my
we're
big wheel.
talking about a certain subject matter. Do not go deep into your past. This is a very scary
It's so
situation.
scary if you actually do
Can
that.
you imagine a kid with wooden shoes, wood blocks, because of the big wheel?
Is he? He's really a UPS driver.
Yeah, so I said to him, good, so let me know when you're on the road so I don't go out.
They got great benefits though.
I don't
They do.
care. Dylan is 4'0". How the
Yikes.
hell do you make Dylan a driver?
I'm wondering how he's going to carry the packages.
He doesn't carry the, oh, you mean off the truck?
Yeah.
You got to
They-
drive and then bring the packages to the doors.
Most
Dylan's
definitely.
built like a bull. That package is going to
Now
squash it.
Hector is. Hector can carry some packages.
Yeah.
Hector, you could drive standard?
Stick?
Still.
Yeah.
No, never. No, never.
That's
drove
what
stick
you got to
before.
learn. You can drive around on UPS.
Is that
Yeah.
true?
Yeah, those trucks are stick.
Really?
I got a job at UPS when I was in
So
college.
Dylan's gonna be driving a stick shift giant.
That's what I'm saying. How the hell? I said to him, there's no way in the world you're driving. Because they don't start you as a driver. They start you as a packager.
Yeah, that's what one of my friends was. He's the guy who sits next to the driver, and you like run out and put the packages on someone's door.
But you start out as a guy with the
That's
color.
what I think Dylan's
they have
gonna be
color
doing.
codes and they load the trucks. This is the way you start. This is the way I started at UPS. And then the lady liked me. She says, you want to drive? But I didn't know how to drive a stick. I
Well, they're
couldn't.
hiring because so many people are
Yeah.
doing online ordering for the holiday season.
Amazon is also
They
hiring.
Amazon's
need people
hiring.
to package and ship
And
and
Amazon
deliver.
is automatic trucks. You don't have to do stick. You
They
just have
got
to
some
have
nice
a clean
trucks.
driver's
I
license.
already tried playing Amazon. They
Did
never
you?
they never responded.
Or do it again and again
Yeah,
and
do it
again
again.
and again
I just
and
try-
again.
I'm just trying to take orders to home bake things if anyone wants anything.
They want drivers, Hector. Right now, what
Yeah, they
they
want
lack
drivers.
is
They need
getting
delivery.
deliveries put out there.
Yeah.
You ever seen the Amazon truck at 11 o'clock at night delivering stuff?
I see them Sundays. The prime trucks are nice.
I've seen a UPS truck at 8 o'clock at night.
And you know what they tell you? They're floaters, and they don't know the route.
They probably
Like
don't.
Princess, who came in here the other day.
And left everybody's mail from the whole entire block.
Here.
She left all the mail. She ran to the post office. Says, I was on TV. Where's the mail? I don't
They
know.
don't have it all.
She goes, I don't know where I left it.
Everyone from the building, all your mail is now in our studio.
Unbelievable.
Yikes.
But it was fun.
And she came and she sat down in front of the gas. And I'm here. And the camera had half her head and half
I
the...
saw that when I was scrubbing through the weekend review. I had no idea what it was.
I was the post office lady.
Wow.
And then I got, did you sanitize her? Did you wipe her down? Did you spray her? I says, yeah, we put it through the tent. Do you remember when this first started and I wanted to have the tent at the front door? And you
do.
laughed at me.
I
You laughed.
do.
You laughed. Don't laughing now, huh?
I remember.
It looks like a good idea to have that tent and
You're
spray.
right. You're right.
And spray
Big
you with
ET
Lysol.
tent.
We spoke to a company last week that they wanted to come out and clean and sterilize everything. And we asked how much it was. They were 20 cents, which sounds great, a square foot.
Square foot.
No.
So multiply our square footage at 20 cents. We're like, Paramount. So Paramount's coming out next
Next
week.
week, Paramount's coming to sanitize and give us the latest and the greatest. Apparently, they are trying a new spray in the stadiums. It started with the colleges. The NFL is using it now, and they think that it's an antidote because it's fast drying, and it disinfects. Now, if you go into a stadium with 25,000 people, let's say, are you going to trust any disinfection? I don't know about that.
It'll be interesting. Aaron's graduation is in December, and they're doing it at the stadium.
That's nuts. Well, is it that important? Honestly, if you think about it, is it?
They're doing it. Well, I don't think they're having that many people, and there's 1,000 graduates, and you can have 4 guests
When I graduated from NYU,
in his law school class.
when I graduated from NYU, there was 10,000 people
I think only
in Washington Square.
I think only 12 of them actually passed the bar.
And we'll find out next. We found out this month, actually, in a
Whoa,
couple
what?
weeks.
Where'd you get that information?
I didn't.
He made that up.
Oh, you made it up. I think 12 people failed it. Everybody else passed. If you would
I don't know. I never took the bar. Not eligible.
You're not eligible.
I don't know.
You can go to law school.
Anybody could take the
Do you
bar.
have? I was going to say, do you have to go to law school to take the bar?
Fun fact, you don't. You also don't have to go to any type of education school to take a teaching test.
Correct.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You can also take any doctorate test without going to medical school.
Yes, but the chances of you passing that, do you
Oh,
know
yeah,
where your
you're
kidney is?
not gonna
It's
pass.
on the side of your head.
But you can. If you pay the amount, you can take any test you
Are
want.
schools open today?
No, not in Palm Beach.
I don't
at
think
least.
schools are open today.
I don't know other counties.
Why are you late? Are you late to school?
No.
So
doesn't open until 12.
Really?
The mall doesn't open until 12 always.
I heard the malls are
Right?
closing
10.
tonight at
Oh.
5.
Yeah, they're
Is
probably
that true?
no.
No, I know my.
Like I said,
So, I know my store and the stores surrounding it are opening at 12 and closing at 9.
At 9,
At 9.
when the polls close.
They decided, at least for my store and the store next door, they decided to, open later to give the associates a chance to vote.
I remember, wasn't there a thing? I could have sworn last election, because I remember I was at work and they said, like, legally, if you tell your people, like, hey, I
They
have to go
let you go.
vote. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have to give you, like, a 30-minute break to go vote.
Well, the lines are going to be so long, it's going to take longer
But
than
I
30
don't
minutes.
understand though.
You had all this time.
You had all this time to vote.
you know
No,
what?
I
I
get
love-
Why
it.
would you leave it till today is my
I get
question.
it. I get it.
And I understand if
Ask
God-
all the Andrews of why
Because they
they
want their
were
vote
lazy.
to be counted, and they're afraid that it's not going to. And
Well-
they have that right. They can do that.
No, for the Andrews, I mean by my brother, who had all this time, could have gone when we went to early vote, did not,
But there's nothing wrong with
and
that.
is now waiting until after he gets off work at 3 o'clock. to
That's
go.
okay. But there's nothing wrong with
There's
that.
nothing
As long
wrong
as
with
you
it.
vote. That's
Right.
the
I
important part.
just wonder why. I was thinking about that this morning. Actually.
I don't know. Couldn't
Because
tell you
if
that.
you're worried about your mail-in ballot being counted, I get that. If you're worried about dropping it in the box, I get that. But you could have gone to an early voting place and gone in and physically voted.
I was going to say, that's what I did. I physically went in and
Right,
early
so did
voted
we.
I have
and
friends
did
that
my
did that.
usual
Well, they
thing.
found, I think, 1,500 falsified mail-in ballots. I think it was in Pennsylvania.
Falsified.
Their signatures and
There
all
was
that
a whole
stuff.
lot of issues with counties sending double ballots
Double
to
ballots.
everyone, people getting the wrong ballots, like other people's ballots. In Texas, there was Houston, like the county that Houston is in. I forgot what county it is. They were trying to nullify like 127,000 votes from that county because they're doing curbside voting. So you could like drop your ballots off curbside.
Yeah.
And the Supreme Court just ruled that that's unconstitutional. There's a whole bunch of
There's a whole bunch of things going on.
muck
It's funny. There was a
happening.
guy in a senior home, and he went around picking up the ballots, which you're not supposed to do. It's called herding, to take them in, and they never made it either. And that's a federal offense now.
There's a lot of things I find. Senior homes, dementia homes.
Yeah.
You're still eligible to vote.
Yeah.
You may not know your name. You may not know you had for breakfast.
You may not even know who the hell Freddie Santori.
but you can vote. So
I
there's
told
a
you.
lot of
However,
things I find
Listen,
interesting.
I told everybody, put my name in, and I will resolve your headaches. And no, you decided to
create
go
new
with
ones.
these two clowns.
You know, before
I knew
I left my grandma actually had an interesting question. He says that, am I going to work today because today is voting? Because election day. And that's the only thing I answer is I don't think that any place gives like days off because of it.
No, they have to let you go vote.
Yeah.
I don't let you go, but that's the strange thing. She said that back when they used to do elections back when
They gave
back
you
in
the
her
day
age, her days, which I'm guessing was only like 10 years before Freddie's.
How old is Grandma?
76.
No, it's about 20 years before Freddie, but then who's counting?
It's
But
still
it's true.
6.
They used to give you the day off.
Yeah. Well, now there's so many. How can you say you're an essential worker for COVID, but you're not an essential worker for voting? Because then, if you don't have to work when you're voting, then you probably shouldn't have had to work during the lockdown during COVID. That's my take on it, anyway.
Wow.
A lot of people feel more secure actually doing it old-fashioned. You know what the little girl said from the contest? You know what she said? The 11-year-old at the end. Did you see it at the end? She says, if you people will wake up and do it old school with paper and pen. If you want to be accurate, do paper and pen. Stop early voting. Stop all the digital stuff. If you have a router and you go Wi-Fi, do you know when they count these things, they got to send it to a central location using A router.
But you do it when you go in. You do a paper and pen. They give you a pen. They give you your own sanitized pen that you keep, and you put it in. But you put it in this little. It's like a fax machine looking thing, and you put it in there, and it says
627 or something.
Don't they use that? Wait, isn't that the same thing you use for cat tests?
Well, whatever they use, she says very unreliable. She says use paper and pen, and you call in with the results. Okay, we got 6 million votes. And she says that's the only way you're going to get 100% accuracy, because anything can be hacked. If it was made by man, it can be hacked.
Yeah,
and
but man is
Giovanni
also...
doesn't agree with me, but if you got the money and you got the time.
How long does it take to do it by hand?
Well,
I don't think there is a reliable way, because how much easier is it to skew the votes
Look at
if
Slick.
one person's standing there doing it?
What are you doing, Slick?
Slick, what are you doing?
Researching stuff for a show.
Are you looking at
Look how happy you are. What are you
Are you looking at diarrhea?
No, she was right. I was definitely on Twitter. I was on Twitter because of this, guys. Like, something just came into my vision. Like,
what's your vision?
There's this artist. His name's Little Pump. I don't know if you guys heard of him. Yeah, Little Pump was at the rally of Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah.
And Trump allowed him on stage.
And what did he say?
And he's endorsing Trump. But
did you see Lady Gaga endorsing Biden?
She did?
Oh my God!
Why is that a surprise? Lady Gaga's one of the most...
the way she did it.
I didn't see how she did it, but it's not
God,
surprising that she did.
Was there a
Lady Gaga-ness.
Was there a fireworks?
She burned the stage. Biden was running for his life. Everything went up in flames.
Like, I just want this decision to be over already. Like,
it's not gonna be over for another
day
think
or
2
so.
weeks. Yeah.
You're gonna get bombarded for the next 2 weeks.
Seriously.
It is what it is.
I was in shock. I thought it was like
it's really funny. If you lived in a place like China or Russia, something like that, you would appreciate this.
You know what Steve told me? He's going to interview Bibi.
No, then again,
Who's Bibi?
I can't remember.
Netanyahu.
I live in a place that has technically
Who?
6 parties.
Oh, from Israel. Yes, that's been on the books for years.
It
depends on who
it
wins.
gets funny. It gets comical back in
It should be
Dominican
interesting.
Republic.
Can you imagine Steve interviewing Bibi and you recording it, Teddy?
Who's Bibi?
Netanyahu,
I don't know who that is.
Israeli Prime Minister.
Really?
Oh,
that's a big deal.
That would be hilarious.
He's been on the books to do it, but I think that Bibi's a big Trump supporter because of everything he's done for Israel.
Isn't Netanyahu? That's right. Netanyahu. Wait, is Netanyahu still prime minister?
Yeah.
Even after everything that's happened in the last 4 years.
Yep.
Can't get rid of him.
So Aaron says to me, "Does Steve-O interview anyone that's not controversial?"
Why?
I said, "No."
What would be the
You
point?
know something? I'm going to laugh because a lot of Americans are going to get what they wished. Correct. Including some of the radio people that I talked to. You're going to get what you wish.
Correct.
But unlike you, we're going to show you how to respect the office. And you're going to get what you wish. You know something?
Most
Be very
definitely.
careful about what you wish. Because you might have...
When you do that, it's really not nice.
It's coming. You just wait.
Yeah.
You wait, my friends. You wait.
It's not nice. All right, Slick Speaks is coming up at 10:30. I think we've got Fuego today, and we've got, I don't even know what we
have
got
Fuego
cooking today. This afternoon.
Fuego in the afternoon, 2:15.
Fuego's in the afternoon.
2:15. Ingrid.
Ingrid is coming at 2 o'clock?
2:15.
Yep.
To do 15.
Let's see if we can do
We're,
more than 10
we're
minutes.
opening up the demographics also.
Oh, no, we can do, no.
I may have to jump in there and have an argument with Ingrid.
Ingrid, go ahead.
A political argument.
You and Hector could do a Fuego this morning at 11:30.
Almost definitely.
Not
we can.
11:30, at 2.
You and Hector could do it.
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I have reporting to do this afternoon.
What happened to 2020?
It's coming up today too.
Yeah, it's coming up today.
Well, it depends. Is Fuego at 11?
No, it's not. It's at 2.
I guess we're still 2020 then.
Yeah.
How many brains can I mess up with one fell swoop? Bing, 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 bing.
Try the entire
funny.
stuff.
Did
The
you
entire
see that?
room.
Boom, 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 boom.
Try the entire room.
The entire room.
I'm going to give you the Pierre stare.
All seriousness.
But
All
I'm bummed.
seriousness. I'm like,
Have a great morning, everyone. That was kind of fun. We'll see you a little
Pierre
bit.
stare.
Bye-bye.
Don't be late.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.